How about this story? A religious mission to help people that turns into a full-scale riot. A San Diego-based Christian group went to Pakistan to help with flood victims, and they gave out what they could, and they came back with a harrowing tale. Here's a report from Fox 5's John Langler.
It was all
Pakistan was insane.
In the name,
You could feel tension. You could feel like you're going to die.
Of God.
They weren't mad at us. They just wanted it.
It turned into chaos.
Stay with me. Let's go this way.
To get people turned on to changing their lives and not just going to church, but getting it out there and radically doing something to help the world.
Dane Mulig leads Worldquest. He runs the Christian aid organization out of a home in El Cajon. For decades, Worldquest has traveled the world.
Go in there where the kids are on dirt floors and hurting and flies and bring relief into them. Their faces turn full of joy.
In this case, victims of flooding in Pakistan. Stop number 2, Peshawar.
And I said, Peshawar? It's the most dangerous place in the world, Bin Laden's backyard.
For 4 hours, Mulig and his group handed out aid. They also handed out Bibles from the steps of a mosque. Dane's son Cade was filming.
It got pretty rowdy.
Whether it was what they were saying or what they were doing, it got out of control.
Fighting and grabbing things. Policemen were beating them. Turned into a wild mob.
I wasn't that afraid. I was just afraid from a camera.
Took off and ran, and people were hitting my heels as I ran.
Mulig says 3 days later, people tracked his group down and threatened to kill them. They managed to escape. And days later in India, police said they would arrest them. Once again, the Muligs got away. Now back at home, they don't blame anyone.
People are always just crying out for needs, so you can't really blame them.
Still sleeping on the cots, that we gave them. They're still eating the rice that we gave them, regardless of the way they, handled it.
John Langler,